Well, hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael and welcome to Misfits Adventures. Hey, you guys know what to do first, right? Go ahead and go down below. Yeah, go ahead and give us that big old like. Yeah, after that, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, and if you ring the bell, you know you're going to get notifications every time we have a video out, okay? Hey, we'll be right back in just a couple seconds. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I believe this is the 6th of June. It's on a Saturday. The video is going to come out tomorrow. Good morning. They say you got to get up real early in the morning here. Well, I didn't work last night, and so I didn't do the overnight shift. But I am up early, and it's been getting about 110. Kind of want to show you what we did and what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and smoke a tri-tip today for dinner because it's just too hot to cook, and I haven't really been eating anything but salads and things like that over the last couple days, or driving and getting some fast food someplace because cooking is literally impossible right now with the temperatures that we're having. Triple digits just in the camper just don't work no matter what we do. I don't think, unless we completely cover the camper up, and I don't know if we want to do that or not. But what we've done did not work, and it fell down. So when we put that mylar up last time, then we put the netting over, it looked fine, looked like we did a good job, everything was good, and then that was Saturday. Sunday afternoon, she had to go to work the next day, so she had to go to work early. We went to bed early, but when I started doing my job at the gatehouse overnight, I noticed that the whole thing was coming off, and it just fell by morning time. So all last week we didn't have it up. Yesterday, or no, take that back. Yesterday was Friday. Thursday, Dione came home from work. She was already exhausted, poor thing, and yeah, she went up on the roof, and we got sandbags. I think the day before, Wednesday, I went down that way to go get some sandbags. I'll show you what we did, okay? I'm not going to tell you any more than that. I'll get up and go look and show you. No wind today, but there's wind this afternoon. So when there's wind, it cools it down a little bit. So here's the camper. Look, here's a sandbag. We got the vent holes cut because Dione said, hey, we need those cut. And guess what? She was absolutely right. We do need them cut so it doesn't mess up our air conditioner. Plus we needed to cut a hole in this for our refrigerator. So that's the ventilation for it because it is a gas-powered, electric-powered one. So this, oh man, I hope that works. This is what we ended up doing. You can see there's another course of it up there. So there's 3 courses. 1, 2, 3, right? And it goes all the way down to the bottom over here. It stops about here on this, but up above it doesn't. But down here it does because we got the sewer, we got all that stuff we have to deal with. So, this is it. We did this the other night. Kind of got it wrinkled up a little bit here, bunched up, but that's okay. We still have the foam boards underneath on this side over here also. It didn't really do too much yesterday. It's going up 2 feet. So this is another 4-foot piece that we bent over. And then on top, we put sandbags on top of that. We got too much sand in the sandbag, like that sandbag. That sandbag probably weighs about 40 pounds. So, yeah, we didn't, well, we filled up 6 of them, and then we dumped out little more than half in each one. I think we got like 8 up there now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that one up there. 6, 7, 8, and there's a couple up around the skylight. I hope it makes a difference. I think if it does, it's only going to be about a 10% difference on it. Let me get this bucket over here where it belongs. But yeah, the winds are bad. Yeah, we got to do the sewer dump today. It's full, and do some other things early this morning. And then I do want to cook the brisket today. So I just kind of want to show you what we did. We can get up on the roof too. I'll show you that. Here, let me get up that way. So this is what we got going on up here. Yeah, that's good. I'll flip this over a little bit. I don't know, dude. Camouflage is supposed to be up about, a couple of feet above something just so you can shade it. We're not really using that like that, this like that. What we are doing though is just kind of covering up the mylar on the other side. If we were to put something up on the top of this and raise it up a little bit, probably would work a lot better, but money, time, and all that good stuff, yeah. The company is Gilrod. The air conditioner is a 12-volt air conditioner. It runs off a 12-volt power, but it runs off a 12-volt power that is probably, what is it they say, amp-wise, it's 30 to 70 to 80 amps. So they do work really well from what people are telling us. I don't know. I've talked to a few techs and they said, you know, they've run across them. Seems like they cool okay, but I mean, they haven't lived with one, so they don't really know. But they said, yeah, I mean, there's less working parts. It's, you know, not a big capacitor and it doesn't have all that moving parts into it. So it's a lot better working-wise, and it's a lot better probably for the environment and everything else they say. So, hey, who knows? If you need a 12-volt one, though, you need a 12-volt one. I don't care if it's 12-volt or not. We just need something that's going to actually, I don't know, cool us down. The one on the roof just gave up. I got up on the roof, what was it, February, trying to be a little proactive and get the stuff done. But it ended up being that, yeah, I don't know what was wrong with it. I'm not an electrician, really and truly. I just knew that I could put in a capacitor and it might work, that's all. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off the roof here. You can see what we did. Hopefully it works. There's a bunch of stuff that we gotta fix on the camper, obviously, but another one is that. You see that coming off? This molding here, this trim molding. Yeah, we need to buy it because it doesn't hold anything down, but it just keeps a nice gutter here and it keeps things from leaking, and it's not our problem right now in the desert. Not rain, but it will. I just wanted to show you what's going on. Oh my goodness, this is actually ripping out. We don't really want that up anymore, so we're gonna have to figure this out, fix all that too. Now, if I could only win the lottery, maybe this would all work out. I could win the lottery, and then I could fix all these problems, huh? I don't need to be a billionaire or a millionaire. I just need a couple $100. All right, guys, we'll talk to you in a few minutes. I'm going to get down from the roof. I do want to cook the tri-tip today. They say it's going to take a couple hours. I'm not going to do it right now this minute, but yeah, I'm going to get down and we'll talk about doing that. Yeah, so I'm sitting back down here. It's supposed to get about, the weatherman said it was going to be somewhere around 110 today. So, yeah, I'm out here baking in the sun just for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to go back inside. I do have to do a couple things. I think we're going to leave them for tomorrow. The video will all be out. That right there, we need to wrap up the hose because it gets way too hot when it ports out. And that's inside the camper, so it actually is radiating heat from that over on that side. And then it's trying to cool itself off, and it's just not working. It does blow out fine. The only problem is we just have the hose on a sleeve type. Like the vent has a pipe coming out, maybe about 7 inches, 8 inches. And we slid the hose on top of it, so there's air leaks. I got to make it with Dion's help tomorrow. We're going to probably open it up, and tomorrow afternoon or something, and we'll open it up. And we bought the bolts and we bought all that stuff. We just need to get some insulation wrap, like a little blanket to go up on top of it and around it. So that will be good. And then, yeah, I'm going to smoke the tri-tip today. And I think that's going to be the video, man. I mean, it's going to get hot this afternoon, and I'm going to have to do this video like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning editing it. I can't edit during the daytime when it's 110 degrees out. It's just too hot for the little computer to go, I'm trying to work, please. So this video might have come out a little bit later than normal. I didn't start it until today, obviously, and today is Saturday. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head off inside for a few minutes and clean up the house a little bit, get it in order, and then start seasoning this thing up. I'm gonna go ahead and get out the also the extension cord to start heating it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm going to wait for the sun to come up and go down, just to try to stay cool, I guess. Yeah, staying warm is not the thing. I can always stay warm. That's what we talked about. When it's cold out and it's like freezing out, guess what? I can always bundle up and I'm good. But I can't take off any more clothes than I got on. Even when I'm naked, I'm super hot and sweaty here. So I don't like the heat as much as I like the cool. I like the cold weather. So, all right, guys, I was born there too. Can you imagine that? All right, I'm gonna go inside and start doing some stuff, and we'll see you in a few minutes here, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. We went ahead and seasoned up this tri-tip. Tri-tips you can't find on the East Coast. Southern California, Northern California is pretty much the only places that have tri-tip. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. But they're really good. It's a nice cut of meat. You got to cut it against the grain when you do slice it. So there's two different ways it runs, this way and it runs this way also. If you can see, this way the grain runs and that way. So when you cut it, you want to cut it this way. You know, you want to make slices of it. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish smoking this. I got in the oven already, the smoker. I have some corn, and I also have some jalapeños that I'm going to smoke. I'm going to make a nice corn salad. I'll have Dione pick up some camo cheese and maybe some Fresno peppers. I've got some red onion to go in it, and then the regular jalapeños. I'm going to dice those up after they chill them out a little bit, and then yeah, we're going to be really good for dinner tonight. She deserves it. She's been working her ass off at work, excuse my language, but she really has been. She's been selling doors and windows where she's working, and she's really got a lot of commissions and everything else, so that's really good. The other day we went up on the roof to go fix all that stuff that I showed you this morning. Right now it's about 10, it was about 8 before, so it's a couple hours later. And man, I'll tell you what, she came down off the roof really super hot. I was really super hot, but she was worse because she's been out in it all day at work. You know, and I told her, I said, if you don't want to do this and you don't think you could do it, please don't do it, because I don't want you hurt. Well, she did it anyways. So anyways, yeah, so that got done up on the roof, and she deserves a good dinner, you know? I mean, she didn't feel good all the next day, but then again, Dione needs to start doing a lot more of the, the propel and all those things for electrolytes to build it back up, because really and truly, she doesn't realize she's sweating it out. Here in California, when it gets hot and you sweat, you don't feel you're sweating. You don't really have any sweat. It evaporates that quickly. So let's go back to cooking now, okay? Not family stuff. But anyways, well, this is part of the channel, this family stuff, right? Anyway, so this is what we're doing. I got the thermometer in here. This is the one that we bought. Let's see. There it is right there. It's 58 degrees internal temperature. I've had it in the refrigerator. I took it out probably about 2 hours ago when I went ahead and let it rest out here, out of the refrigerator. And yeah, we got salt, pepper, and garlic, and that's all that's on it. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna put this on the top rack. We're gonna take out the corn, and we're gonna take out the jalapeños, and yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're going to smoke for another, I think, 2 or 3 hours. We're going to smoke, and that's it. By usually about 5 o'clock, it's really super hot in here and starting to cool back down. But by usually 1 or 2, it starts to get really super hot. So right now, it's not that hot. We're going to try to get this done. Dione says, just wake up early. Well, that's really hard for me to do sometimes. So yeah, I'm going to open the door. Don't want to open it up too long. I want to go out the door really quickly. Yeah, that's what I got to do. And then, yeah, see, look, there's the smoker. I got a guy across the street. They're washing a Corvette that's been sitting over there for I don't know how many years. I think the guy wants to probably, I think the guy that probably owns it wants to sell it. So yeah, I think that's what they're doing, is cleaning it up. I need to go inside. I'm gonna get the, I'm gonna go get the gloves because I got to take a hot one out. Okay. All right. Be right back. All right. I don't know if you can see me okay. I'll move this over. Sorry about the guy out here, but he's got to wash his car, so I get it. All right, so we got the corn. Woo! See all that smoke coming out? Got the corn right there. You can see it. And the jalapeños are starting to blister. We'll put those up on top. We will take our nice loin here. This is a tri-tip. It's a big muscle. Really, really good. I'm gonna put it on the middle rack right there. And yeah, just like that. We realize that this has to be now outside here, so to run on the phone. So I will go ahead and stick that down there, and we'll leave it here. And let's see now. I'm gonna put some more wood chips in it, and we should be good. Then we're gonna put these in here, pack it in. Gonna have to get some more. You don't have to open it up when you put these in. You just go ahead and put them in. I don't know if you can hear me with all that going on, but there we go. Put that in there. Temperature in here right now is 250. We're gonna turn it back down just a teeny bit. There, like there. So what I set it for just now was 225. It was set at 250. So you can see it was at 250. And that corn looks really good. And that noise is driving me nuts, but I know they got to get there. I'll show you what it is. These guys are polishing. So he's got to have a generator. He can't just plug into their power, I guess. So yeah, that's what he's doing. It's one of those things you just can't avoid, living in an apartment or living in a RV park, mobile home park, or any of these places. So yeah, people got to do what they got to do. And quiet hours are from, let's see, from 10 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. It's now 10 o'clock. Temperature is getting really hot. I got to get a little thermometer out here for you guys to see what the temperatures are and everything. But right now I would say it's about 89 degrees. It's climbing up. When we got up this morning, it was 75 degrees. So that was nice when we first came out here. I'm going to set this stuff down out here. And then I'm going to go get the corn and everything and bring it in the house. We'll leave the gloves out here also. Yeah, we'll put that right there. I don't think that this tray should be too hot. It's got holes in it. Should be all right to carry. Yeah. All right, guys. Got to open the door too. We're going to go back inside. I'd put this down on the cutting board for right now. It's not hot. Looks good. We'll peel these back. Going to chill it all down, cut it off the cob. And same thing with this. We're just chill these down also. I just wanted these to go in the salad, that's all. And we had a bunch of them, and I think jalapenos smoked. To me, I love jalapenos, and so does Dione, so smoking them is just a little bit better. So, like a chipotle pepper, I guess you would say. All right, guys, I'm going to go back to what I was doing, which is kind of editing and doing some things. And I'll wait for Dione to come home. Now, the rib just got put in there. It is now 10:21. And they say 2.5 hours, so about 12:30. We'll take it out. We'll wrap it up in some aluminum foil, let it rest. And then when we do cook it, we're going to put it on the grill at high temperature, sear the outside really good, because smokers do not. If you like gray meat, I mean, smokers do the job of smoking. Electric smokers don't get hot enough to make a nice crispy bark on things. And that's the problem with an electric smoker. but we got it for free. We like the electric smoker, and we're very thankful to have it because it's not possible to cook in here when it's 100 degrees. So I'm not cooking in here, and I didn't for the last week. So making salads and things like that, or going out to eat, is about what we've been doing. Can't do that very often because can't afford it. All right, guys, enough of this crap. We'll be back to show you what's going on when Dione gets home, and we'll cook it up and eat it up, and you'll see how good it is, okay? All right, guys, talk to you later. Hey, look who's here.
Hi, everybody.
Dione's here. She just got off work. Yep, she drove home. How was your day?
Slow, but
Yeah.
it was steady.
I was telling him how you went up on the roof and got overheated. And then I noticed when I put the drone up in the air that you left a can up on the roof of soda that I gave you, which don't know if it's still there today, but I saw it on the drone, yeah. So guys, this is the corn salad. The jalapeños that I smoked and the corn that I smoked, I took it off the cob. I like to milk the cob. I know people don't know what that is, but you take the back of the knife and you scrape it really good and get all those juices out. And then a kilo cheese is what we got in it, a little bit of cheddar cheese. We've got green onions, green peppers, salt, pepper, and then tahini, or is that what that's called? Yeah. So it's got a little lemony taste to it too, but it's really good. Dione likes it so far. And then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to go ahead and, yeah, I gotta get that out of there. It's not in the microwave, it's just resting in the microwave. I didn't cook it in the microwave. I put it back on the grill for a little bit, and then we will see how it looks, and I'll unwrap it and everything like that, okay? All right, guys, this is the final product of my endeavors. Here, let me turn this one other light on here. Woo! Yeah, that's what I cooked. This is a tri-tip, and like I said, the meat, the grains go this way. So when you slice it, you want to slice it at an angle that way a little bit. Then it's a lot more tender. But yeah, Beautiful piece of meat. It took 2 hours to cook. And then I let it rest for about 2 hours and had it wrapped up in this aluminum foil with the microwave, in the microwave. Obviously didn't turn it on. And then went ahead and I put it back on the grill, really hot, super hot grill with a little bit of barbecue, Baby Ray's smoking hot barbecue. And that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. How do you think it looks?
It looks yummy.
Does it? Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
All right, we're gonna cook. I'm gonna cut it up and we can serve ourselves and hey, we'll have dinner, okay? Real simple. Oh, by the way, the air conditioner in here is working really well. Today, it didn't get up to 100, it got up to 99. Hand me this pad stuff. Yeah, Dione bought this stuff here. This is what we're gonna need to wrap the pipe that is for that refrigerator, that air conditioner. It's ported out that way, yeah, you saw where it's ported out. Anyways, we'll wrap it up with this, but also I can stuff it in to where the pipe itself meets the hose. Anyways, we could wrap this stuff up right here with it, and we'll do that tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be a little cooler. But today it was cooler because I kind of fixed it a little bit, and I think that's what it was yesterday, and the day before it was just pouring down into me. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and serve her, and we're gonna have dinner. We'll show you what it looks like, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Medium,
It's okay.
but that's still good. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Wipe this up. And there we go. Nice little dinner. Put a little sauce on top of it if she would like some. And she's gonna have a nice dinner. Smoked tri-tip and then roasted on the grill for just a little bit. Got about medium. It actually took less time than I thought it took. We put it in at 10:30 and it only took an hour.
Oh, wow.
And then I let it rest all that time and then put it back on the grill. So the holding temperature, or to take it off the grill, was 123. It beeped and I let it sit there for just a second longer, went outside and took it out, wrapped up, like I said, in the aluminum foil. And dinner's ready.
Yum.
Just for you. Enjoy. You're welcome. All right, guys, we're gonna eat. I'm gonna wrap up the video because she's home and I want to spend some time with my sweetie. So you guys take care. You guys know what to do. Go ahead, go down below and go ahead and give us that big old like. Go ahead and subscribe. And hey, if you ring the bell, you know you're going to get a little notice that we have a video out. So hey, go do that. And check out Patreon. Check out our website, Misfits Adventures. And we will see you next time, okay? Say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
She's got to eat her dinner. Bye, guys.